Well, for most women, beautiful lingerie is the stuff of dreams. But what was once that sexy piece hidden under your dress is now often displayed in plain view. It's no longer underwear, it's high fashion. And who else would lead the trend by opening a store for just such a clientele as the grande dame of lingerie, the founder of Linea Intima, Liliana Mann. Welcome back to What She Said, Lily.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now, you opened this new store, Rêve, Rouge, June 24th at Bayview Village, your birthday.
Yes.
And I was at the opening night party, and it was just fascinating. But you call it a store for the wireless generation.
Well, it's true because really the younger generation or the 20s, the millennials, they are so different in their views of their body, therefore their lingerie, different than my generation. And they don't care about wires. To me, a bra without a wire, it's a bra that will not support me. How can I? And to them, how can you wear with wires? Why would you be bounded? It's a totally different view of our bodies and lingerie.
So this store is really geared to millennials then?
Yes, it is. It's very interesting because I have a lot of older or more mature women coming into the store too, and they are fascinated by the brands and the looks that we bring. So I meant it for millennials, but based on my 3.5 week experience, it's geared to everybody.
So what I'm wondering is then, is there any support without wires for older clients?
Very tough question. Not so much. Not so much, Christine. The truth is that when you're younger and you're firmer, wires and support are less important. You're more about cleavage and looks and comfortable, and you don't need so much support. Though, the heavier you are, the larger you are, or the more mature you are, and the body or the breast tissue starts to give a little bit and be more soft, then a wire and a support bra is usually what you would like.
The wares that you have, the bras, are just beautiful. Now, tell us a little bit about this line. Is it from Argentina?
It is a line from Argentina. It's called Juana de Arco. I even love to say the name. And it's a lady that started by really trying to make a difference in her country. She's a very big designer of clothing. She's a very big name in Argentina, and she sells coats and robes and gowns for $1,000 and up. And she decided that she has a lot of scrap, really, from the outerwear that she makes. And it's small pieces that can work very well for lingerie. So she created Juana de Arco to give work to small, impoverished villages in Argentina. So she went to those places and she took sewing machines, and she had a crew that taught the women to sew. So all the scraps of the fabrics are sent to those villages where they sew with laces. Everything is very colorful. It's very beautiful.
And it's one of a kind.
And everything is one of a kind. You cannot demand a certain color or a certain look. You cannot replicate what you saw. Everyone is one of a kind, which I find amazing. And the fact that with lingerie, we can help women and put food on their table, help the environment, but not having any residues. I was in the project.
Absolutely.
Have you always had a love affair with lingerie?
Since I was a little girl, I think I mentioned in one of our previous interviews, I saved all my money and worked and not use any money to buy ice cream or drinks, but use my money to buy pretty new underwear. I was crazy about lingerie all my life, and I never want to retire. This is my love, my passion, my all.
But Liliana, what was once this beautiful piece that was hidden under your dress and you knew it was there and it felt beautiful is now being displayed. It's no longer underwear. It's a fashion accessory. Tell us how you've seen this evolvement of basically lingerie over the years.
Very good, very interesting question, and very long answer. I might say. In my time, I sound like 100-year-old. women wear good lingerie under their clothes. It was beautiful and sexy and lacy, but it was only for them and for a significant other to know. And you wore something more revealing when you went to bed. Nowadays, it's totally opposite with all the social media and Instagram, and everybody's taking pictures of themselves. And the more revealing, the more likes you get. It became just a trend. So if you look at all the supermodels and Bella Hadid and Rihanna, everybody's showing everything. Madonna was naked a few years ago, and I was appalled. Now I would applaud. It's a different mindset. And it's very interesting. I was showing Kate when she came to the party. Now the girls go to sleep in something more covering, but they reveal and show it to the world during the day.
Well, in my day, when I was younger, having a bra strap show, I mean, you would have something sewn in to keep the bra strap from showing. And now that's the whole point.
That's the whole point. And buying a bra that's colorful and lacy and have it shown, it's the whole idea.
Now, it isn't just the brands that you have from Argentina you are also supporting Canadian designers. One designer that I met that night is the woman who designs Fortnite. And this is a line I would wear because it's a little bit fuller in the bottom.
Also, it's Christina Ramekin. She is an amazing, amazing designer, very talented, very young, and she accomplished quite a lot. The Vogue cover in Italy of June has Bella Hadid wearing one of her bras, and she didn't do anything. Bella Hadid picked up that bra, which is amazing because she has, of course, so many stylists and people showing her things. Christina felt the need for bras with support for the larger bust without wire. And she has quite a following. I am very happy to support her in our store and to be working with her closely and developing even more things that will be specially made for Rêve Rouge.
The store has opened at Bayview Village. BayviewVillageShops.com is there. You can find that. But what's your website? Because people can also browse online.
We have two websites, of course. The RêveRouge.ca is for the Rêve Rouge, and LineaIntima.ca is for our older sister store.
What has the reaction been so far?
Amazing, way more than I ever expected. I knew I'm dreaming. The store is called Rêve, which is dream in French, because I dreamt this store 9 years ago. So it's in the making for 9 years as opposed to 9 months, I would say. But I felt it. People come in, people that are in the industry and others, and they say that they have goosebumps, that it talks to them. It's a store that I don't think we have any competition with. It's a store that was needed. It's fresh, it's young, it's colorful. All our staff are millennials themselves. They love lingerie. They have a passion like I do. It's like going to your friend and looking at her cupboards and choosing things to share. It's a feeling of home. It doesn't look like a boudoir the way Linea Intima looks. It looks clean, fresh, modern, and because girls love it, and the media and everybody else, you included, thank you for inviting me, obviously, are fascinated with this new idea, with recognizing what the market needs and fulfilling it with Rêve Rouge.
Are you going to expand more stores?
I don't think I have a choice.
Yeah, I don't think you do either. I was just going to say, people in Vancouver will be saying, well, what about us?
I know I had a lot of questions. I'll be honest, I never thought about it when I started it, but I feel if I don't go with the flow and with this wave of recognition and dormant, I might say, I will lose the boat. I'm having funny.
And the price points go from...
We have bras for $40 and we have bras for $219. We have an amazing line from England that's around, everything is under 100 and it's an incredible, it's called Bella Blue. A lot of different lines that people in the industry say. Yesterday I had a supplier saying that they'd never been to a store that he doesn't recognize 80% of the labels in the store.
Awesome.
So please come and visit.
All right, Liliana Mann, thank you so much for joining us this evening.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you.
This is What She Said. Stay with us.